Hey guys, it's the Gaming Mama here, back with some more of The Outer Worlds. I'm probably going to be pushing this series through as fast as I possibly can, provided my editing software stops crashing on me every time I try to use it. Because they've recently just announced The Outer Worlds 2, and I love this game already, and I'm not even that far into it, so I'm hoping that by the time I finish this one, the second one will be out. But anyway, let's get back into it. So grab your comfiest blanket and your favorite drink, and let's get started. Oh, there we go. Now, I had somebody ask me, because they have problems reading the screen properly when they're watching my videos. They asked me if I could increase the size of the text so that they can watch it a little easier while they're helping to support me. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich as Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Super excited about this. Okay. Oh, you were very close to me. Okay, so that's jump. That's refill. Crouch. Change weapons. That's health. I did not need to do that. That's the TTD. Spacer's choice found a flaw in you. During adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Drug addiction. No. I did not mean to do it. Okay, I don't exactly remember what we were doing. Let's actually find that out. Journal. We were doing Stranger in a Strange Land and develop Reed's message. Okay. Now, it's been a while, but I don't know if things, like, people respawn? Enemies respawn?
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
You're gonna shoot me, aren't you?
I don't know you.
I don't
Whatever
know you.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the Well, Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Like an epic hat. Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means?
No.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago.
I found Zoe!
Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Upbeat, a little strange, loves Rizzos. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in a marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, marauder camp? Is she alright?
Oh, she's become one of them. She calls herself the Queen of the Marauders.
Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Sure. I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Let's change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. So you want me to... Let's go find Zoe. Ooh. Like that. Oh. There's a thing about talking to Stefan, is there? Closest to Zoe. Let's talk to Stefan. Talk to Stefan. Let's talk to Stefan. Oh, look, there's Stefan. Hey, you.
You hungry? We got canid ribs,
You're
canid
kind of
flank,
cute.
canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
That will help. Any chance you can lend me that copy of Masked Marketeer?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living with marauders nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, brat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
Look at my face. Do I look like I give a damn about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go. Latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all
Episode
waiting on her.
38. I've got some more questions about Zoe.
I'll help if I can.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
See you around. Now, let's not steal from these people. They seem like they're good folk. Oh, Grace. Alright, let's go find Zoe again. We'll see if things have respawned. I just really love how pretty this game is. Very pretty game. Very pretty. Okay, I think I've looted all those guys. Zoe.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed.
I've got it here. Yours, if you promise to go. Actually, no, Stefan wanted to watch this with you.
I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed. Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal.
Yay.
I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Take care. I always have to double check if I've actually looted everybody. Oh, hey, look, this dude. Oh, see? I didn't know he was over here. I'll take that suit and I can sell it. Or turn it into scrap so I can repair other things. I do appreciate that the footfalls sound different on, like, grass versus, you know, paving, cobblestone, whatever you want to call it.
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
I mean,
Let me know if I can do something for you.
I'll leave you be. Okay. I guess, because we can do these ones in a little bit. Let's do Comes Now the Power. Do you have a name? No, you're just Deserter. That's Steel. That's Steel. Steal. I want to steal. I'll take things, but I don't want to steal. Maybe it becomes easier after I help these guys. Excuse me.
Oh, gosh.
Adelaide.
It's so pretty.
Actually, it's really pretty in here. I never actually... Okay, anyway. Adelaide, hello.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You're cute. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
That's fair. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Dealing. How do I get out of here? I have to go back the way that I came. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Let's go talk to Thomas. Hey, Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a
Your
little
eyes
engineer.
are weird.
Whoa, Miss Parvati.
Ew, you're a creeper.
How are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
I mean, I suppose.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Side quest, side quest. You mentioned 2 pads. What about the 3rd?
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the 3rd's gone, I can't say.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
I should go. Is there a way to get out of here through the backside? It looks... Ow! Ow! Okay. Oh, this is a companion quest. Let's see. Ow, my ankles. Oh, this is the geothermal plant. Can I get over the bridge? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a geothermal plant.
All together! Down they go! Everyone all right?
Stuff that I can take and sell and scrap. Oh yeah. Stuff that I can sell and take and scrap. Oh yeah. Gonna take all your stuff. Take a light pistol. Because why not? Transport wreckage, you say? Ow, ankles. Okay. Back over to the cave.
Easy.
See, I love it when they're like, when Pavarti's like, oh, that was so easy. Well, yeah, because you didn't have to actually do anything? Okay, well, Let's just quickly run this in. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Oh, and the engineer dude, but also a mantis swarm. Blech. Looks so gross. I would not want to be in one of those. Engineer dude who is lying to everybody. I should be able to find one of those data pads here in the town. Hello, Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got it.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
That book seems a bit more... Well... You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Oh! Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave this place behind.
New companion!
I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Leveled up! We will level up and then... Melee power attacks are amid ballistics power regulations. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. By doing this charge up during a standard attack, you'll prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you, and it's hard to avoid. Avoid. You can command your companions to use their abilities on an enemy you are targeting. Companion 1, Companion 2. You get 2 companions with you? Let's quickly... Is it upstairs? Sup, Pavardi? Elevator music. See, now it's saying it's down there. Because it is down. I don't know where I'm going. Not in there. Go around? Yes. Anything worth, oh no, that's stealing. Stealing. Pickup guide.
Nice.
Continue. The office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Cool. You're a nice dude. Gonna sneeze? Maybe. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze there for a second. No. But it feels like it's stuck in my nose. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. One left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage, unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. I mean, I could just grab it right away, right now. Probably not a good idea. Engineering Volume 1. Anti-Cleo's better than nature. Servicing the Halcyon colony. Okay. Let's see if we can have any, like, adventure of shooting things or people. Probably not, because it does not look like people respawn. We also have a bunch of stuff. Medicine. Training time. Twice the speed, half the price. Okay, so it is upstairs. Did I ever actually come in and look around upstairs? Hello, Mr. Sprat. Gotta kill that Sprat. Gotta kill that Sprat. Sprat, Sprat, Sprat. So now the thing is, where is the third one? Heavy and light armor and ammo. Yeah, I got all of that stuff. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Slices, dices, cauterizes. The plasma cutter. Okay. Let's see if I can talk to you.
Huh?
Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
That boy is head over heels for you.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Let's get back to it then. So is there one that I am missing in town? I think so. I like the little moon dude. He's cute. Kind of creepy though, too. Mantiqueen examined. Ugh, too many holes. There's too many holes in that thing. Okay. Let's go to the cannery.
I don't have time for this.
They're not doing Saltuna anymore. They're doing sprats. Oh, that's gross. That would explain why that one lady was like, we don't have the, or sorry, well, Pavardi, not that one lady, was all like, we don't have the ability to can things that are not Saltuna. Okay, an unused office. I'm pretty sure I've looked everywhere in here. Unless... You know what? We might have to leave it here, and I will have to... figure out... where it is. So... that's all for today. Stay comfy, and we'll see you next time.